Once upon a time, in a grand kingdom, there lived a powerful king named Rayan. He had everything a person could dream of: gold, jewels, a magnificent palace, loyal servants, and a vast empire. But despite all his wealth and power, Rayan was not happy. Every day he would sit on his golden throne thinking, "Why do I still feel empty? I have everything, yet my heart feels restless. What am I missing?" He tried everything to fill the void. He ordered the best musicians to play for him, but the music didn't make him feel better. He arranged the most extravagant feasts, but even the richest food tasted bland. He bought the finest clothes and treasures from all over the world, yet nothing brought him joy. One evening, while walking in his royal garden, he saw one of his servants, an old gardener, humming a cheerful tune while tending to the flowers. The man's face glowed with peace and happiness. The king was surprised. He stopped and asked, "You work hard all day under the sun. You have no wealth, no luxury, yet you seem so happy. Why?" The old man smiled and said, "Your Majesty, I may not have gold, but I have peace in my heart. I enjoy my work, I am grateful for my simple meal, and I sleep peacefully at night. Happiness is not in things, it is in our way of thinking." The king was puzzled. How could someone with so little be happier than him? That night he could not sleep. He kept thinking about what the old man had said. Determined to find the secret of true happiness, the king summoned the wisest scholars and advisors in his court. He asked them, "Tell me, what is the secret to happiness?" One advisor said, "Happiness comes from success. The more victories you win in battle, the happier you will be." Another said, "Happiness is in wealth. If you collect more gold and jewels, you will feel satisfied." A third one added, "Happiness is in love. If you marry the most beautiful woman, you will be happy." The king listened to all their answers but remained unsatisfied. None of these things had made him truly happy before, so how could they now? Finally, an old wise minister stepped forward and said, "Your Majesty, if you truly seek happiness, there is only one person who can help you." The king leaned forward eagerly. "Who is it?" The minister replied, "An old sage lives in a small village at the edge of your kingdom. He is said to be the happiest man alive. If anyone can teach you about happiness, it is him." Without wasting time, the king set out on a journey with his guards and ministers to find the wise sage. After traveling for days, they finally reached a humble village. The sage lived in a tiny hut, wearing simple clothes with no wealth or luxury, yet his face shone with joy and peace. The king was amazed and asked, "You have no riches, no palace, no servants. How can you be so happy?" The sage smiled and said, "Happiness is not found in gold or power. It is a choice we make every day." The king was confused. "A choice? How can happiness be a choice?" The sage picked up 2 glasses from a nearby table, one filled with clean, clear water, and the other with dirty, muddy water. He handed them to the king and said, "Drink the clean water." The king drank it. Then the sage offered him the muddy water. The king frowned. "I cannot drink this. It is dirty and will make me sick." The sage nodded and said, "Exactly. Just like this water, our minds can be filled with either positive or negative thoughts. If we focus on what we lack, if we let greed, jealousy, and complaints fill our hearts, we will always feel unhappy, just like drinking dirty water. But if we focus on gratitude, kindness, and the beauty of life, happiness will naturally follow, just like drinking clean water." The king was silent. He had spent his whole life chasing wealth and power, believing that they would bring him happiness. But now, he realized that true happiness had always been within his reach. It was never about what he had. It was about how he thought. The sage continued, "If you want to be truly happy, Your Majesty, start by being grateful. Appreciate the little things, the warmth of the sun, the kindness of your people, the love of your family. When you change your thoughts, you change your life." The king returned to his palace with a new understanding. He no longer measured happiness by wealth or power. Instead, he practiced gratitude every day. He started waking up early to enjoy the sunrise, something he had never noticed before. He spent time talking to his people, learning about their joys and struggles. He shared his wealth with the poor, finding joy in helping others. Slowly, the empty feeling inside him disappeared. He realized that happiness had never been far. It was always within him, waiting to be chosen. One day, as he sat in his garden, he saw the old gardener again, humming the same cheerful tune. This time, the king smiled, because now he finally understood the secret of happiness. Moral of the story: happiness does not come from wealth, power, or status. It comes from within. If we focus on the good, stay grateful, and choose positivity, happiness will always be with us. If you like this video, please thumbs up the video and comment about more stories like this one. And don't forget to subscribe our channel Vision with Tales for more updates. Thank you.